it's Melissa. Happy Friday. We are going to do something a little bit different today. We are going to talk a little bit of business. So, hello and thanks for joining. This is a little bit different than what we're normally doing. So happy Friday. Today we are going to talk all about how to keep track of your orders for your small business. So this is one of those questions that I get all the time. It is, how do I keep track of all these orders that are coming in? So 90% of people who get a silhouette machine buy it so that they can make something for themselves, for their kids, for their grandchildren, as a hobby, whatever. And what ends up happening is the neighbor finds out, the teacher finds out, the coach finds out, and before you know it, you have people saying, "Can you make me?" And then you have text upon text upon text from people saying, "Can you make me?" And what ends up happening is you get unorganized. You are spending too much time trying to keep orders in order. Okay, so we are going to get organized today. I get asked, what is the best way to keep track of orders? And I can tell you from someone who lives on spreadsheets, it's back to basics with the spreadsheet. So what I'm going to show you is a free tool that you guys have. Anybody can sign up for, and you will be able to use this to help with your business. Okay, so the first thing, as long as you have a Google account or want to can create a free Google account, you will be able to do this. So I'm going to go away for a minute so that you can see the rest of my screen, and we're going to walk through this together, okay? All right, so what you want to do is you want to go to your Google Drive. If you don't have Google Drive, just Google Drive and then continue to your Google Drive. You can create an account. You don't even want to see what I have all here. And what you want to do is you want to create you want to go up to new and create Google Forms. Okay, so once you get to Google Forms, this is an option that everybody has. Okay, this is super easy. It's super free. And it's super free. What you're going to do is walk through this form. You're going to create this as the order form for your business. So let's just say that I have a business called Melissa's Silhouette Small Business, okay? So I don't know what you sell, but what you want to do in this form is create various ordering options that are going to eventually, we're going to dump them into a spreadsheet. This is going to happen automatically. You are going to get updated automatically, and then you are going to know when you have orders automatically. So let's say in this business that I sell cups. Okay, so we're just going to focus on that for right now. So the first thing is you want to tell people, you need people's name, right? Like it's just required. And so you're going to tell it in Google form that this is a required option here. Okay, this answer is required. Then you need to add another question. The next question is best way to contact you, maybe, or email. Again, required. So all of the pertinent information, all of the required information you want to put up front. Okay, do you want their phone number? Again, what you put here is up to you, but this is information that you want to collect at the beginning. Then you can start with what they want to order. So let's say you offer a 20-ounce cup and a 30-ounce cup. So you could put here cup size. Okay, this one you could make multiple choice. 20-ounce, 30-ounce. Let's call it skinny. Let's say we do a 20-ounce and a 30-ounce skinny, and then let's say we have mug. Like a 16-inch mug, 16-ounce mug. Okay, those are your options, all right? And you, again, multiple choice. This one's multiple choice. These others will see the short answer. Again, this is required. Then you can put, let's say you have color options, okay? You're going to put all of your color options here. Do you only have like cup, let's do cup color. Again, I'm just making this up. All right. If you only want them to pick one, check box. Okay. Required. This is all information that you want, and you can continue to go on, whatever the case may be. Now, obviously, if you're using Etsy or something like that, you don't need this. This is specifically for, you have people who are messaging you, DMing you, texting you through traditional text message, through your direct messages on Facebook, through your direct messages on Instagram. It ends up becoming way too much stuff. People are emailing you, and what's going to happen is it's going to all get lost. So you're going to create this form, and what's going to happen is when those people contact you, and they may still contact you through the direct message, you're then going to be able to send them this form. Okay, so we've created our form, and what we're going to do is we're going to then go up to the responses tab. Now this, so far you have no responses. You are accepting responses. But what you want to do before you start providing the link for this is you want to create a spreadsheet. So this spreadsheet is going to anybody who fills out the form, the information is going to go to the spreadsheet. So let's call this Melissa's shop order form, orders, okay? Create. Now watch what happens. It automatically creates me a spreadsheet that has all of this information in here, okay? Now, what you can do next is go up to tools and tell it that you want to turn on the notification tools. What this is going to allow you to do is it's going to notify you automatically when when someone fills out a form. So you can say a user submits a form. Do you want a daily email, or do you want to get the email right away? Okay, so that's an option that you have there. All right, so now you're done with that. Now, you're gonna go back to your form. You still have 0 responses, okay, but what you need to do now is you can customize this if you want. You could customize the theme. These are all just, different things that you could do. Let's say my shop has more of a blue theme. I could put a header up there for, if I have a logo, different things like that. You can go through these options. Then you can go to the settings. You want to collect the email. Absolutely. Do you want to limit to 1 response? So this means that someone fills out their form and then they can't, what if they want 2 cups, okay? And you don't have a quantity on your form. So do you want them to be able to edit it? I would not allow them to edit it, because what might happen is, what if they change their cup color from black to white after you've already created the cup? I would not allow them to edit. But again, this is all up to you. Then the most important option here is send. So this is not actually going to send the form to anybody, but this is where you are going to get the link that you can share with people. So here you have this second option, looks like a little paper clip. You can click shorten if you want. It's going to give you the link to your form. So now you can put this, let's say you go to Instagram. Let's say you have an Instagram shop and someone DMs you. You can send the link that you had directly back to them. Or instead of the link that you have in your bio, you could put that this link here. And instead, mine says get them to your inbox for a blog post, but you could say fill out the order form and you would have it right here. Or you could direct message people when they send it to you. Okay, and so let's watch what happens. I'm gonna open another tab here. I'm gonna open this up and I have my form. So now let's fill it out so you can see what happens. Okay, I'm not gonna give you my phone number, but I don't need anybody calling me. Cup size, I want a 20-ounce black. And again, you would have more information. And I'm going to submit. And it's going to tell the person, and you can customize this as well, that your response has been recorded. Now watch what happens if you go back to your spreadsheet. Here is the information. So automatically has gone into here. So all you as the business owner need to keep track of is this one form. And you could actually, it doesn't even have to be a spot on your on the form itself, but you could have another column here called status, and you could say in the works or whatever. Oops, like pending, or complete, or whatever the case may be. But what you have here is not only have you collected all of your orders in one easy spot, you've eliminated the need for people to continually email and text you, which is just going to take up time. You are streamlining. This is 100% free. You can see that in the last, I don't know how long we've been on here, 5 or 10 minutes, This is something that is very, very easy and fast to set up. You can set it up once and then be done with it. And if you need to go back and edit your form, you can go back and do that. But once you get the information from the customer, then you can reach out to them if you need to and ask them, hey, I got your order for your 20-ounce black tumbler. I just want to confirm that I have received it and your order will be available. It'll be shipping out in 3 to 5 business days or whatever the case may be. Now, you need to decide what other information you need on that form. If you're shipping, their shipping address. If you have 10 different options for the design that can go on that mug, you're going to want to say like, these are our options, and maybe you do something like ABCD, and then each one is described on the website, and that's how they know which one they want to pick. Different things like that. Maybe if you're making monograms, tell us the exact order of the monogram that you want. So those are the types of things that you can put in the more detailed information in that form here, and the less time you will have to spend going back and forth with customer on the type of information or the type of order that they are trying to accomplish. Okay, all right, so this is one of the ways that I highly recommend that you try to get organized, because believe me, when I started this whole thing 8 years ago, I was this is exactly what happened to me. My husband gave me a machine. Everybody starts finding out you have it, then they're asking, and I want them in gold instead of silver, and then somebody else comes along and they want the same thing except they want 8, but they want it in a different color, and you're like, before you know it, you're overwhelmed. Okay, so try to stay organized with it. All right, now I have a whole lot of as you can imagine, I've been doing this silhouette small business has turned into an entire small business for my family. I no longer sell product because I'm now like just completely wrapped up all of the information that I learned when I had an Etsy shop, when I had a Facebook shop, including some of my best sellers and different tips and tricks into a guide. And that guide, the Ultimate Silhouette Guide, Cutting a Profit, has been out for years. It's still one of our best sellers. So if you're interested in that and more business tips, I did throw the link up top for you guys. You can grab it. And everything is jammed in there. And there's a whole series of like worksheets and stuff, as well as there's a whole worksheet of here's some responses you can give and how to set up your policies to avoid, difficult conversations with customers. And we have how to market. There's worksheets on that. There's worksheets on how to time block and how to deal when, a lot of people, believe me, I understand. A lot of people are dealing not only with trying to run a business, but also they have their kids at home or it's summer. Information, tips, tricks on how to run a business successfully while not completely burning yourself out and having a little bit of balance. Yes, it is kind of possible. For example, this morning, Bob and I went on a 2-hour bike ride to the coffee shop, and then I decided, okay, now I will work. So you have to have a little balance, and you can still do it. You can still do it all as long as you prioritize and organize and get yourself which dumps into the Google spreadsheet, can be done through Google Drive, and it's all free to set up. All right, you guys, I hope you have a fabulous weekend. I'll see you soon.